Hey guys, it's Casey. Getting ready to go in for a shift. Today is Saturday, January 25th, guys. It's January 25th. We're almost finishing out January. I can hardly believe that we're going into February, guys. Going into February. Guys, I was thinking yesterday, it's amazing how different foods and smells can remind you, of your loved ones. Like the smell of for a while I went out of my way to not order Chinese food, guys. I've ordered Chinese food maybe once in the last 6 months because Chinese food reminds me a lot of my son, and I can see him eating it almost literally right in front of me when I smell Chinese food. It's amazing how smells can bring back vivid memories, guys. Smells and music. Sometimes I'll be going about my day and I'll hear a song that reminds me of my son. Because my son loved music. He used to sample music and make different beats and things like that. And sometimes he would play the same melody over and over and over again. I guess trying to figure out the specific beat or whatever. I don't understand about making beats and things like that. But so it used to annoy me because of hearing the music over and over again. And I would say how many times are you going to listen to that lyric or whatever whatever it's called, guys. I don't know. But I guess when you're into music, when you're listening to it repeatedly, it doesn't feel like you're listening to it repeatedly. But it used to annoy me. But those songs, those beats are like ingrained in my brain. So when I go about and I hear something that he was sampling, it reminds me of him. Certain songs remind me of him. So it's amazing how a song, a smell can take you back. It's almost like you went back in time in a time capsule. But I was thinking that yesterday, when I smelled Chinese food yesterday. And I immediately thought of my son, and it occurred to me that I have been deliberately avoiding buying Chinese food because it reminded me so much of him. But slowly but surely, guys, you're able to tolerate certain things. Like I told you guys, this grief process is a journey, guys. It's a journey. You could be going about your week feeling like you're coping with this, and I am coping with this. I am like I told you guys, I'm leaps and bounds from what I was last year. I'm leaps and bounds, guys, in comparison to what I was. Do I still miss my son every single day that I get up? Of course, guys. My son is the first thing I think about in the morning and the last thing I think about before I go to sleep. Okay? I see his smile, and sometimes when I'm walking down the street, guys, I can hear him laughing. My son had a very distinct laugh. He had a very distinct laugh. So, I still miss my baby, but it's not, you know, it's not torture like it was last year. I don't have that unbearable feeling like there's no way I can go on. I don't have that feeling. Now, would I prefer to not be in this dimension without my baby? If someone came down here with a magic wand and asked me, do I have a choice? I'm not going to lie, guys. Whatever dimension my baby is in, if I could get there, without causing harm or pain to the people that I love in this dimension, I would go in a heartbeat. I would go. I'm not even going to lie to you. You know that Casey keeps it real and 100 with you guys. I keep it real. And I'm not going to even lie. So, I do know that I have a purpose here. And I am curious to find out what that purpose is, guys. I know that there is a purpose. And, like I said, guys, I meditate every day. I'm awaiting clarity for what that specific purpose is, guys. But for now, I'm going to do what feels natural. I'm going to do what feels natural, guys. Helping people has always felt natural to me. Helping other people has always brought me joy. As I've told you guys before, for me, that's the closest that you can get to being like God, when you change other people's lives for the better. Okay? And we are all God, guys. We are God. I say that, and sometimes I don't say it a lot because some people get offended when you say that we are God. Okay? But when I say that we are God, guys. All of us are God. We have the power to manifest what we want to manifest, guys. We are parts of God. You understand? It's just like when you take a cup of water out of the ocean. Okay? Now, that cup of water can't do what the ocean does. You can't ride a surfboard on that cup of water. But that cup of water is essentially part of the ocean. And when you pour it back in the ocean, it becomes as powerful as the ocean is. And I see that as our connection with God. When you connect with God, you become as powerful as God when you connect with God. Just like when you pour that cup of water back in the ocean, and it becomes a wave. That's how I feel, guys. Okay, so when I speak about manifestations, I know 100% that we are capable of manifesting what we want to manifest, guys. We're capable, because I've done it a number of times, guys. I've done it. All it takes is, it takes strong belief. More than belief, it takes knowing. There's a difference between belief and knowing, guys. It's a difference. Okay? It's like I give an example of the assurity that you have when you walk into your favorite restaurant and you order that meal. You sit there salivating because you know you have no doubts that that meal is coming. Okay? Even though 1,000 things can happen before that meal comes. The restaurant could blow up. The waiter could drop dead. The chef could drop dead. A number of things could happen before that meal arrives to you. But even though those things are possible, you sit there with a surety waiting on that meal. That's the same way you have to wait on your manifestations, guys. That's the same way you have to wait on your manifestations. Because with knowing, if you like, when you sit in that restaurant, and you know, if something happens to that waiter before he gets your meal, the restaurant is going to get another waiter to bring your meal. That's how sure you are that that meal is coming. Okay? That's the same way you have to be with your manifestations. Okay? If it doesn't come one way, you got to know it's coming, even if it has to come in a different way, guys. All right. So, like I said, guys, walk in faith. I know I say that a lot, but you got to walk in faith, guys. And that's just not a trivial saying that you just say. When I say walk in faith, I mean you got to walk around feeling like whatever it is you waiting on has already arrived. Okay? You got to walk around feeling like whatever it is you're waiting on already arrived, guys. Okay? All right, guys. I will check back in with you in my next video. I'm getting ready for work. You getting ready with me today, guys. Thank you for getting ready with me for work today. I got to get shaken. I'm going in for a shift. See you in the next video, guys.